I have a bone to pick, and it's with the fitness industry. There are a lot of problems that I want to address in this video. I needed to make a coffee before going on this rant. So in the fitness industry, you are constantly being told, and not in the industry, we're being told by the industry that we're not good enough, that your body type isn't good enough, what you're eating isn't good enough, the way you look isn't good enough, you need this special product, you need to be doing this and this and this and this to become like the people in the magazine and who are on TV. Well, the reality is we're not all paid to look incredible, and we don't have all the photo editing and video editing software that makes some of these people look better than they actually look. Like, I'll be 100% honest. When I take a photo, I know angles and lighting that will make my abs look better than they actually do if you were to see me on the street with my shirt off. It bothers me that people are being told that they're not good enough, they're not strong enough, they're not beautiful enough. That's a bunch of bull. You are good enough. So that's my first problem with the fitness industry. You are being told you're not good enough, but that's not true. If you're trying to make an improvement to your body, then that's good enough in itself. Mistakes will happen. Bumps will be hit along the road, but it's okay if you're trying to better yourself. You're doing the best you can, and that's good enough. And you know what? If you like the way your body looks and you don't want to change, that's fine too. If you're fat, thin, tall, short, it doesn't matter. We got to stop shaming people for the way they look and just love people for who they are. So that's my number one issue with the fitness industry. Don't tell people that they need to look a certain way. Let them decide how they want to look and what makes them feel good. My second problem is that there is no magic pill. Everyone's trying to sell you something. Take this and you'll lose weight. Take this, you'll gain muscle. There's nothing that is going to get you from point A to B quicker than running a caloric deficit and sticking to a good workout regimen. It's a lot of hard work. If you are wanting to change your body, you're going to have to put in the work. There are no shortcuts that you can take that are going to make it easier. There's no diet that's going to miraculously make you go from, like I was, 200 pounds to 165. Third problem is that there is no regulation. Everyone and their uncle is an online coach. Like, when I'm posting stuff online, I'm pretty clear, in my opinion, that I am not an expert on a lot of things. Like, I have an opinion, I'm sharing it with people, and if people want to have my input, I'm happy to give it to them, but I'm not trying to coach people and tell them that they need to do certain things. I'm telling people what worked for me. I'm telling people what I've researched and what science has said to be true. So I'm trying to be only fact-based, and I am not trying to coach you. There are people online, you don't know what kind of certifications they have, if any. And the fact is, it's not needed in the industry, and I think that's something that needs to change. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that there's no one-size-fits-all program. You need to consult with professionals and do research if you're wanting to make changes. And don't buy into all the propaganda and stuff on social media where people are just trying to sell you something that isn't going to work for you. The fitness industry is also great. Like, I just ranted on a lot of problems with the fitness industry, but if you team up with the right people, like professionals, people who have actually gone to school for this stuff and are helping people, you're not just looking at some Instagram person's workouts, which might be good, but also might not be for you. Like, team up with someone who knows exactly what they're doing, and that's going to take the time to create a program that's designed for you. And that's if you need the help. If you are someone who has been training for a number of years and you found something that works for you, you can stick with that too. But just the moral of the story is there's a lot of false and inaccurate information that's out and about, and you don't have to believe it all, and you shouldn't believe it all. So the last thing I'm going to say is this. I'm going to change my blog and my vlog somewhat to reflect my beliefs, and I'm not an expert. I'm not a coach in the fitness industry, and so I want to start documenting things just that I like about fitness, what fitness has done for me, what I believe in, and why it has had such a great impact on my life. And also maybe just start blogging about some other stuff, some life things that will relate to fitness, but maybe expand and turn my content more into lifestyle stuff and why I do what I do. Share what I feel are reasons why I do some of the things I do, and I've had some of the successes and failures that I've had. I'm not sure exactly how that's going to look, but it's going to start with my blog post that will actually, I'll link it up here. It was already out before this video, but it's reasons that the gym has changed my life. And we'll go from there, and I'm really excited to bring you more content that's more related to me and not driven by what I think people want to see just because what's being posted online. I want to be true to myself and true to everyone who has followed me this far. So thank you all for following me this far, and this video was a little bit unconventional, but I'm excited to move on and start making some cool stuff and following my life's passions, and as well as incorporating fitness into that.